right, welcome back to the official episode of Talking Through the Media. It's right here on T3 Media Studios, your home for entertainment news and reviews by fans for fans. I'm your host, Chris Fagan, and joining me on a Thursday is Kevin, the director. What's up, man? How you doing?
Not much.
Round two.
Take two, better than nothing.
All right. Also here, Joy Fagan.
Hello.
Are we live? We're still good?
Mm-hmm.
And via satellite, we have Tabatha. What's going on?
Hey.
All right. Okay. So we are not live on Instagram. We are live on TikTok. So hopefully that'll be okay. I might be able to have like a workaround on that one. Maybe not. Probably not. You know what? No, it's fine. I'll fix it in post. Guys, like I said, this is the show where we bring you the latest in entertainment news. We're going to do a couple of movie topics here and go over some, we're going to run down some headlines. And hopefully we're going to get into, do it in a tight 30 minutes, like I always try to jinx us. But guys, hit the like button. Let us know your thoughts. If you want to share your comments, we'll bring it up on our We Got Your Mail show. But if you do a donation comment, it'll be mentioned right here live. So support the channel, hit the like button. You're not obligated to donate, but if you want to hit the like button, we appreciate it. Guys, and share your thoughts on any of the topics we're about to talk about, and we will put them up on the screen as we go along. Let's get into the first topic real fast. Coming to us from the trending news part of the show, babe. What is the first topic of the day? You have that with you right there?
From Forbes, Dr. Disrespect controversy. What to know about the fallout after streamer admits to sending inappropriate messages to a minor.
Yep. So there was some heavy news that came out recently with the very popular former Twitch streamer and gamer named Dr. Disrespect. He was banned from the Twitch platform, and it was a totally mystery why he was banned. And for years, we never knew exactly what happened. But some new developments came on. We're going to run down that real fast. If you mind reading that for me, because I have the other thing I'm trying to fix right here. I'm going to display it up on the screen, but can you help me?
Dr. Disrespect, a popular gaming streamer, gained fame in 2015 with his bold persona and signature look. He streams games like Call of Duty and Fortnite. He was banned from Twitch in 2020 following allegations that he engaged in inappropriate conversations with a minor over the platform. He has admitted to sending messages that were too inappropriate, but denies any illegal behavior. After his gaming group Midnight Society cut ties with him, he defended himself in a statement, apologizing for his actions but denying any predatory behavior. Anybody
want to start with this? Like you said, Kevin, you said this was the first time you've heard about this person. You don't, obviously you're not a follower of Dr. Disrespect.
No. Most of the Twitch streamers I follow are people I've worked with before, and that's about it. But the guy does look.
We got to keep it PG because
let's put it this way.
Well, it's a wig. That's also.
Well, let's put it this way. He reminds me of that Tiger King fella, but very predatory looking,
right.
in a sense. But no, it's just the guy looks very sus in my mind, and I'm sorry. Like, you can't say that you've messaged illegal or inappropriate inappropriate messages to a minor. It's like saying, it's like saying a priest saying, hey, I didn't, it's like, hey, I'm a priest. I did what I did, but you got to forgive me because I'm the next.
Because I'm a priest, yeah.
It's like.
Well, they just get transferred. Nothing. They don't ever really get punished. They get.
But still, it's just, dude, just own up to it, man. I mean, own up to it. Face, the consequences, but don't just say you sent messages and didn't act on them. That's just like a cop out. That's not taking responsibility at all.
And we'll get into the details of his response. But anybody else want to? What about you, Tabatha? Any comments on?
It's another way of him rationalizing his poor behavior. He claims that he did do this thing and it was inappropriate, but it wasn't illegal. Well, okay, so what? It wasn't illegal. Morally, it was wrong. You were messaging a minor. That's an issue. Just because you didn't send pictures across you were still engaging inappropriately with a minor. You don't get to downplay that.
Exactly.
If you weren't doing anything bad, you wouldn't have tried to hide it in the first place.
What about you, Joy? Any thoughts on this initially before we get into the details of his response?
I mean, well, he's just wrong in general. I mean,
Yeah.
fine, whatever. It's nothing that they can charge him with is whatever. But that doesn't mean you still didn't really do something wrong.
Well, let's get into it real fast. So what Dr. Disrespect, that's his alias, what he had to say was the following. He gave us what he called a short response. It was a damn novel on Twitter. So and I only highlighted the key part. So here's a little bit of what he had to say. Let me put it up let me go full mass. Here from Dr. Disrespect. Everyone has been wanting to know why I was banned from Twitch, but for reasons outside my control, I was not allowed to say anything for the last several years. Now that 2 former Twitch employees have publicly disclosed the accusations, I can now tell you my side of the story regarding the ban. He continues on with, were there Twitch whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes. Were there real intentions behind these messages? The answer is absolutely not. These were casual, mutual conversations that sometimes lean too much into the direction of being inappropriate, but nothing more. Nothing illegal happened. No pictures were shared. No crimes were committed. I never, ever met the individual. I went through a lengthy arbitration regarding a civil dispute, which Twitch and that case was resolved by a settlement. Let me be clear. It was not a criminal case against me, and no criminal charges have ever been brought against me. He continues. Now, from a moral standpoint, I absolutely take responsibility. I should have never entertained these conversations to begin with. That's on me. That's on me as an adult, a husband, a father. It should have never happened. I get it. I'm not perfect, and I effing own my S. This was stupid. He ends by saying, now with all this said, don't get it effing mistaken. I've seen all the remarks and labels being thrown around so loosely. Social media is a destructive zone. I'm no effing predator or P. Are you kidding me? Anyone that truly knows me effing knows where I stand on these things with those types of people. F that. That's a different level of disgust that I effing hate even hearing about. Don't be labeling me as the worst of the worst with your exaggerations. Get the F out of here with that S. Tabs, I thought I heard you say something in the background. Any words for this
It's literally
statement?
a abusive, narcissistic speech. It starts out, oh, I'm totally owning my shit, but then how fucking dare you say these things about me? Just abuser response. I'm like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe somebody would think that that's how you put that out in the public.
Right.
It's absurd.
It was the way it began with the whole, like, nothing bad ever happened. Okay, maybe they were underage, but okay, those two sentences don't really go together. What anybody else want to?
Well, I mean, it's just that whole don't call me something I'm not. I'm a husband and a father, and I would never. Okay, so you're totally fine with those conversations that you had being had with one of your children,
right?
You wouldn't have a problem with it. You'd be like, no, they don't mean any harm. They're just I'm like, does that not ever cross your mind? Apparently not.
Right. Any last thoughts, Kevin?
He started in the right direction, saying he was trying to take responsibility for it, and then he took the wrong off-ramp, saying, oh, I'm not this, I'm not that. I'm like, dude, you can't say sorry, but.
Right.
Sorry, but is not an apology. Sorry, but is not owning your mistakes. You're basically starting off in the right direction, but then you just went a completely different direction, and it was just like, what the heck, dude? Just, like, yes, I mean, you messed up. I failed as a I failed as a father. I failed as a husband. I failed as an overall influencer. I will own this. I will seek the necessary help needed, and I want to do better. You guys deserve better. I apologize, and know that no amount of owning up to this will ever make up for the harm I may have done, not only to those that follow me and have liked what I did as a content and as an influencer.
Oh, sorry. I thought it would be a little bit lower. That's just a little warning. We're at the halfway mark. We're good.
But yeah, no, I just think the guy just took it. He just went the D-bag way.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Well, that's going to be the final thoughts on it. Before we move on to the next topic, I was going to say that I had something else to say, but I'll share that a little bit later. There was some. Overall, he was kicked out of the company that he co-founded. His sponsors, like the San Francisco 49ers and Turtle Beach, they all let him go. He was also part of NBA 2K24. They all let him go. But guys, let us know what you guys think about this whole situation with Dr. Disrespect, and share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep talking. All right. Moving on to the next topic of the day. What is the next thing that we have going on, babe?
Box office news.
Okay. Box office news. Let me get off of Dr. Disrespect. Okay. So it came out that this week, I think, is it this week that Inside Out? No, it was last week that Inside Out 2 came out. I was supposed to go see it. I didn't get to go see it, but it is going to reach the $1 billion club faster than any animated movie has ever in the past. It's been a week. It's about to hit $1 billion. The trajectory that it's on right now, it's gonna make $1 billion by Saturday or Sunday, and it's only been a week. So I'm definitely gonna go see that movie. Tabs, I hear you in the background. Did you see Inside Out 2 already?
Yeah, I did. It was amazing.
And you didn't give us a review? Quick review, Tabs.
Without spoiling it.
So good. Like, the concept of introducing anxiety and how they did that, if you've ever dealt with anxiety, you're going to have a moment of, like, real understanding of visually seeing what you feel, and it's just done so freaking well, and the turmoil and struggles of kind of trying to navigate changes, and it was just really well done. Really well done.
I can't wait to go see it. Well, one of the things that also came up in the news about it, so I thought about it. I said, well, since this is going to be one of the fastest $1 billion, it's not only that, it's going to be the first movie to reach $1 billion this year. It's the first one. I thought it was going to be Deadpool and Wolverine, but no. Inside Out 2 was like, hold my beer, I got this. But that's Disney. Disney is, with all the movies that are coming out, Disney seems to be so far the only studio that's about to make $1 billion movies this year, and I think there's 2 more that people think is going to hit that mark. So some of the top grossing films of 2024 are the following. Let me go full mass here real quick. So starting with Inside Out 2, it came out January 14th by Disney. Today it's at over $100 million, about to hit the $1 billion club. In second place, we have Dune 2. Which came out in March. Its total box office gross was $710 million. Number 3, Godzilla X Kong came out March 29th. It peaked out at $569 million. Number 4, Kung Fu Panda Part 4 came out March 8th. Topped off at about $545 million. And at number 5, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is in 5th place with over $385 million. That's your top 5 so far. And then we're at the beginning of the summer with these results right here. Any thoughts on this top 5, Kev?
I mean, I think it's a good top 5 right there. Granted,
they're going down. Not Inside Out, but those other ones are about to go down.
Here's the thing: when you have a movie that's been out for a while, obviously people are going to want to see the newer content that's coming out. But I'm kind of curious. I mean, we're about to end June right now, actually, and we're already halfway through the year. So I can't wait to see what the other half is going on. Particularly with Deadpool and Wolverine being like the best that Marvel has to offer this year.
The only thing that Marvel's going to offer this year, really.
Exactly. But I'm kind of excited about it. And apparently they said Deadpool and Wolverine is going to save the MCU. So if it does, I'll be like, thank you, Deadpool. Thank you.
Thank you, Disney Jesus. But so yeah, it's
that's sacrilegious right now.
I mean, is it though? I mean, with the $1 billion, I think we'll be fine. But like I said, it's the first movie to hit the $1 billion club. I'm excited. But hearing that just makes me go, and Tabitha's review makes me go, I need to watch this movie. What about you, babe? You gonna watch this movie with me?
No.
No.
I know I want to watch it. I'm waiting for my friends Juji and Foxmas Prime. I want to watch it. I'm just like, can we watch it this day? They're like, I don't know. We're gonna be doing this. I'm like, God dang it! I want to watch this movie with you both.
Yeah.
And Joji is like, I don't know. Pixar's been kind of struggling lately, but ever since Tabs had basically been like, this movie is good. I'm like, okay,
No, you keep going.
I'll have to definitely go and see it now because that definitely is on my list of movies to see this year for sure.
All right, let's move on to the next topic of the way. Let's get into the the movies turning 10, 20, and 30 years old. All right, I'm going to have a little fun with this one. Let's start off with turning 10 years old from 2014. Movies that are turning 10 years old this year. And we do this at the end of every month. Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Transformers.
That looks like Age of Extinction.
Age of Extinction, and How to Train Your Dragon 2 turned 10 years old today. Any thoughts of any of these movies? Let me, Joy. I know these are your favorite movies right here, Joy.
Didn't see either one of them.
You didn't see none of them?
No.
What about you, Tabitha? Any of these movies stand out?
How to Train Your Dragon 2.
That's the trilogy, man. That's the trilogy. What about you, Kevin? Any of these stand out to you?
I definitely liked How to Train Your Dragon 2. I thought that was an amazing movie. Loved the soundtrack and loved the story. And I did enjoy Transformers: Age of Extinction. It was definitely a different direction because we got to see Marky Mark with Optimus Prime, kicking butt, and it was good Michael Bay fun. Although would not recommend The Last Night.
What I like about this lineup is that all three of these movies have new installments coming out like this year and next year. We got a new Ape movie from this year. We got a new Transformers movie, and we have a live action How to Train Your Dragon coming out. That's weird. So 10 years later, we got some new installments. All right, turning 20 years old. We had this is a fun right here. Garfield, White Chicks, Anchorman, King Arthur, Open Water. That was a good one. The Terminal. That Spielberg classic, Dodgeball, and The Chronicles of Riddick.
Oh, good times.
Good times.
Comedies, man.
What was that? Say that again.
The comedy.
Great comedies.
That's which one stands out to you the most?
Anchorman. Hello.
There you
Dodgeball.
go.
Yes.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
White Chicks. Hello.
White Chicks. That's hilarious.
Yes.
What about you, Joel? What stands out to you the most?
I mean the comedies
The
because
comedy?
that's my favorite thing.
That's your jam. Kev, what stands out to you the most on this lineup right here? Turning 20 years old.
I'd probably like Dodgeball, followed by Anchorman, but I did enjoy The Terminal. It was definitely one of Spielberg's definitely more unique movies, and it was his third time collaborating with Tom Hanks, and it was good. Like it's like weird seeing these movies turn 20 now. It's like, oh my god, that was when I was a junior in high school.
No love for The Chronicles of Riddick, man. That's a classic.
I watched it. It was a good movie.
I like The Chronicles. That was back when Vin Diesel was like, I don't do sequels. Oh wait, I'm not making any money. Bring on the sequel. Then all of a sudden the sequel floodgate opened for him.
The only movie I liked with Vin Diesel was Saving Private Ryan, and that guy got killed.
No. I like Vin Diesel. Vinny D, baby. Open Water. That's one that stands out to me a lot too. That movie was crazy. All right, let's move on real fast to the Tabs. I'm going to start with you. Turning 30 years old. I only picked 3 of them. Classic movie. Speed from your boyfriend right there, Keanu Reeves. The Lion King, and another Tom Hanks classic, Forrest Gump. Which one of these movies stand out to you the most?
I mean, honestly the most is going to be The Lion King.
Of course, that's the only answer.
Yes.
But all three of these was really stand out. What about you, Joy? Which
movies? Yeah, all three of those are great movies. But the one that stands out to me, if I think about like when it came out and how old I was, it's gonna be The Lion King.
There you go. Joy, which one stands out to you the most?
I mean, probably The Lion King and Speed.
Okay.
Because my kids watched The Lion King about 1 million. Well, at that time it was just Junior, but 1 million times he saw The Lion King.
You got name drop, Junior.
And then I love Speed because. You know.
What about you, Kevin? Real fast, which one of these stand out to you the most?
All right. I think I'm gonna I like Lion King, but I'm gonna have to go with Forrest Gump. Because that's when Tom Hanks got his second Oscar, and I definitely like the
right
Speed.
After Philadelphia, yeah.
Speed was definitely another good one. I think Dumb and Dumber came out in '94, so I'll have to put that on the list. I think it came out in '94.
But it come out in June of '94. That's the thing.
June?
These are the movies that come
Oh,
out in
June. I thought these were just movies in general that
no,
came out.
No. every month we go over 10, 20
years. Sorry, I did not realize that.
But no, '94 was a stacked year. One of the best years for film. I mean, like stacked classics. What stands out to me? The answer is all of the above. Each one of these movies have something to offer. Don't Shoot the Hostage. Me having a jump scare when that sunrise came up in The Lion King. I didn't expect that. And Forrest Gump. I mean, with the movie where the true villain of that movie was Jenny. She was the villain in that movie. Now you want to give Forrest something now that he's rich? Yeah.
All right, villain. Jenny, I'll rage the AIDS, baby, Jenny.
They wanted to do a sequel with that where he passed off after that. But all right, let us know what stands out to you for these movies that are turning 10, 20, 30 years old, and let's real quick. It's time for the rundown. We're almost at the 30-minute mark. Tabs, we are pacing. We're on pace right here. We're still within 30 minutes. We got 7 minutes to go. All right, let's do the quick rundown. Babe, let's go over what are the topics for the rundown.
Lynn Stacy update.
The trending topic of the real fast, guys. The guy who was exposed online with cheating on his wife on TikTok on that airplane. I don't know if you heard about.
I mean, he's not the first.
But you're not the first. But the moral question came up after this about whether or not it's okay. Exposing the man for cheating on his wife is one thing, but then the only way that she could do it was by making it public. But was his wife and kids ready for that instant fame and exposure and having their whole life blown up, so publicly? Did she deserve that? Did she want that? So everybody's now asking that question. So real fast, let's go around the table. What do you think? Does the ends justify the means? What do you think? I know you don't. Without knowing the full story, like just a general question.
The way I see it is this: if she's the one that kind of made it more public, I mean, she has to realize that this kind of exposure is going to be public. I mean, it's basically the best way of saying is you can't put the toothpaste back in the bottle.
It's all what's done is done.
Well, she didn't. The wife didn't make it public. It was a random person.
It was a random person.
Oh. Random person on the flight.
But the question is, if the wife would. I mean, there's no way to reach out to the wife privately because she doesn't know who the wife is. So the only way to tell the wife is to make it public.
They've been doing
but now that it's public, it's embarrassing, and you're embarrassing.
Okay, and if that's the case, then the person should definitely record it, but not make it public. He should just say, "Excuse me, miss, can I talk to you real quick?" And just basically say, "Hey."
Well, they've been doing this a lot lately. So what? Yeah. So what they do is they could clearly tell this dude was cheating, right? Like he.
What you saying, Tabs?
Can I interject one thought?
Yeah.
Why are we not focusing on the fact that we are now creating shame and embarrassment for the wife and kids? They have no shame and embarrassment. It's not embarrassing. They didn't do anything wrong. The guy is the shame and embarrassment. He cheated. He's the one with the problem. He's the one with the insecurity. He's the one that's doing something bad because he's not cheating for any sort of failure on their part. He's cheating for a failure on his part.
Yeah, but
so
that's.
If we could just refocus all this energy back on him, it doesn't matter if we make it public or not, because the only person who should feel shame for this is the guy. The wife and kids should just be happy that they know a truth about who this person is that has been lying to them, and heal from that and move forward. They have no shame. Their worth doesn't go down. Nothing wrong is with them. All the wrong is on the guy.
That is a true statement. It's an easy thing to say, but at the same time, there are some people that I might want to know, but I don't want to know and have it displayed so publicly. Those are two different things.
It's like saying, hey, don't air your dirty laundry out.
It's not about whether or not I'm not saying no. They're not saying that the wife should be feeling shame, but if the wife of the person that's being cheated on doesn't want to work out their spouse's
it's their personal
infidelity.
What
if I'm just a private person in general?
He made it public by taking his marriage and adding other people.
Exactly.
Now it's not just their marriage. It's all these other people now. That's on him.
I'm not arguing with that. I'm just saying, like, for some people, they like to their personal even if he did cheat on her, and the guy looks like a complete and total. Well, let's put it this way. I want to put like some beaver.
Douche-sickle. Yeah.
I want to put some beaver on him and make him a Bucky's sign or whatever. But it's just, regardless if the guy is an A-hat or whatever, it's still, some matters should remain private, because, I mean, it's...
Why? Why should he not have his shit aired out to the world and have him have the shame for doing an act that he did?
I'm not saying that's not the case, but for right now, once the divorce is settled...
She shouldn't feel any shame. There's no reason for her to be embarrassed.
I'm not saying she should be embarrassed. I'm just saying, if my significant other was caught cheating in that situation, I would want to do it private. Handle my situation privately.
You can handle all the nit and gritty privately, but you know what? His acts can be public, and it has nothing to do.
Once the divorce is
it's two different.
Once the divorce is finalized, then
because we're going to hit the 30 minute
that's
mark.
all I'm saying.
There's the point is there's two different conversations on it. That there's the person who's being cheated on wants to know, but at the same time doesn't want what they're going to have to be dealing with in the middle of handling their dirty spouse's infidelity publicly. Both things are true, but we're gonna have to. We're running out of time because we're about to hit the 30-minute mark. But real fast, all the other topics on the rundown. And guys, share your thoughts on it, because Tab's right. Everybody's on this subject is correct in what they're saying. But if a person's feelings about not wanting to have it public, that's equally as valid too. The guy who cheated is in the wrong and should be, shamed. But if the other side doesn't want it to be a public matter for them, that's just something else that they're going to have to deal with. And there's some people that can handle it, and some people that can't, and some people that want to do it that way, and some people that don't. It's just all these things are equally true. But we have to move on because we're running out of time. But what was the other topics on the rundown?
House of the Dragons.
Anybody?
Episode 2.
Anybody else? Any thoughts on House of the Dragon? Did anybody?
Haven't watched it yet.
My only thoughts on House of the Dragon was that the battle with the twins was epic. The Boys, that was also I don't know if everybody's caught up on that. The only thing I'll say about that is that what's his name who plays Homelander?
Anthony Starr.
Starr. It's
he deserves some nods.
That's what people are talking about now. After that performance and those scenes that he did in that last episode, it's Emmy time. It is Emmy time for him. So let's if you haven't watched the latest episode of The Boys, trust me, you will agree that it's Emmy time. What was the next one?
From IGN.com, Scarlett Johansson says the Jurassic World script is incredible. Jurassic
World script is. I mean, yeah, I believe it. Tabs, are you interested in seeing Scarlett Johansson in Jurassic World?
I love Scarlett Johansson, but I'm over Jurassic Park movies.
I'll go see it. I'll go see it. I like dinosaurs. I think it's going to be interesting, particularly with a new cast and whatnot. So it could be fun.
Joe?
No.
Nope. Joe says no. I already knew that was coming. also that was just released last night?
Last night.
The Bear season 3. Tabs, have you started watching The Bear?
Not yet, but I am literally itching. Like, itching. I'm dying.
It's like, oh my God. I can. That's why I started with her, because she was the one. She was the one that definitely. She can't wait to see it.
I'm so mad I haven't started. Like, that's where
I mean, it came out last night on surprise. It was supposed to come out today. What about you, Kev? Have you ever seen The Bear?
I haven't seen it yet. I'm aware of the Jeremy Allen White from the TV show Shameless.
Mm-hmm.
I have seen a couple scenes
good,
from the first episode of The Bear. It does look very promising, and I'll definitely start watching it when probably next month, since I'm on con hiatus until Greater Austin Comic Con and July 19th to the 21st.
It's a great binge. I'll give it that. And one of the next things from the real quick rundown, the Acolyte. You see the latest episode from the Acolyte. I'm still gonna die. I don't care what y'all. It was one of the best episodes of Star Wars that Disney Plus has ever done. The action was great.
It was great.
Everybody's just. I mean, people are tapping out. It's fine. Okay, great. More Star Wars for me. But the way what people are hating on it for. I don't agree. I like the mystery of it, but maybe I'm just a sucker who likes bad writing with good lightsaber fights. I don't care. I like it. Anybody else caught up on the Acolyte?
I'm waiting until all the episodes have come out. Same with the boys. I want to watch it with my bestie. Fox.
I agree with that. It is. I'll give, just like the Bear. It is a good binge. I'll give it that. The writing might not be that great, but it's a good binge. Tabs. What is your thoughts on the Acolyte? All right, moving on. And other news came out that the upcoming Fantastic Four is going to be a period piece. It's going to be set in the 60s. So that was another bit of information there. So the Fantastic Four. Any thoughts on there?
I'm kind of curious to see the 1960s. I mean, we got to see Captain Marvel in I think it was like the late 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
Marvel, that was taking place in Captain America in the 1940s during World War II. So it'll be interesting to see a new movie take place in a different era.
But I doubt it's going to be in the same Earth, though. I think it's going to be in the 60s, but in a different
We're going to have to wait and see, but I'm kind of excited about the casting choices.
Yeah. All right, cool. We got the geek out a little bit. Let's keep geeking out. That's Marvel news real fast. Some DC news. The set photos for the upcoming Superman movie. There's the red underwear. There's the Hawk 2 suit right there. There you go. Ready to Hawk 2 and spit on that thing, right? Right, Joy? Huh? No? You don't think? I think it looks good. What about you, Tabs? What do you think about that Superman suit?
I can't see it.
You never saw it? All right.
She said she can't see it.
Well, I mean, she was supposed to do her homework. She didn't do her homework.
It wasn't on the list.
And anywho, what do you think? Okay.
It reminds me of that animated Superman show that has come out recently with Jack Quaid as Superman. It reminds me of that look, at least. But
hey, what about the logo being on the back of the cape for the first time? That's cool.
I think that's an interesting creative choice. I'll watch it. I'll have low expectations for it, but I'll watch it. But I will say this. A lot of the Marvel movies that came out in the Infinity Gauntlet stages, a lot of the stories were overseen by James Gunn, and he's done amazing things. So I'm kind of curious to see him kind of take over the DCU.
And here's Corn Sweat. And I know, Tab, you can't see it, but here's Corn Sweat as Clark Kent. What do you think about the poofy hair?
He's got the cherry curls.
Got the Jerry the fro.
He's got a good perm on now.
Got the perm. He's letting his soul glow.
The Justin Timberlake ramen noodles.
Let me see if I can share this with Tabs. She can't see it. I can't share it. Nah, it's fine. Oh wait. Okay. Can you see it? There you go.
Oh yeah.
What do you think about the curls?
I dig it. I like it.
Making the ladies corn sweat. What's his name? Corn Sweat? Making the ladies corn sweat right there. There you go. Well, maybe not Tabs. All right, so let us know what you guys think about the topics that we ran down real quick. Sorry for the technical difficulties. We went. I've only got 5 minutes over this time. A tight 35 minutes this time. Let us know your thoughts on any of the topics that we talked about. Share your questions, your comments, your concerns. Like I said, we'll post it up on our upcoming We Got Your Mail if we think the comment is worthy. being on this. So yeah, appreciate you guys helping us out in the chats at all time. And let me run down the panel real fast. First, via satellite. Let me start with her so she can go out there and put out some forest fires. What's going on over there, Tabitha? Where can people find you online?
You can find me on TikTok at Let's Have Fun 012 or on Instagram at tabitha.jordan.18. That's me.
I messed up your ad. I put Tabitha.Jordan. I forgot to put the .18 in there. My bad. My bad. I'll fix it later. Also, joining us, I appreciate you for coming by. I went to Joy. My bad. Joy, where can people find you online?
My TikTok is Viola Fagan, and my Instagram is Scrub Hats and More by Joy.
And also, thanks for stopping by, Kev. If people want to find you online, where can they do so?
Just look up at Kevin the Director on everything except for Twitter. It's at Kevin the Director with just an R at the end because of character spacing and Twitter being like, what?
And guys, if you want to reach out to me, you can do so here at T3 Media Studios or at Chris W. Fagan on all the socials. And until next time, guys, I appreciate you. And this episode of Talking to the Medias was brought to you in front of a live studio audience who like to give that and spit on that thing.